This is how you can have more one-night stands. Firstly, mainstream society wants to shit on men that want to get better with the opposite sex, that want to have more sexual experiences. This is coming from the mindset that there's some man out there that is getting all the women and is trashing on them, that is dunking on them because girls are giving this feedback to men. Here's the truth of the matter. Like attracts like. If a girl is attracting shitty-ass men, here's the truth. She's probably a shitty-ass girl. High-quality guys draw high-quality women. This myth of there being some douchebag out there that is screwing a bunch of women over is not true. Secondly, most men that get into this, that want to get more one-night stands, they just want sexual experiences. They want to feel valuable to women. They want to get higher-quality women. And the best way to get higher-quality women is get more women. Women don't understand this because they come from a completely alien world to men. And a lot of men don't get this because they're jealous and they don't think that they can actually improve with women, which is bullshit. Yes, you can. You can definitely get better with women. I've seen too many guys over the decade of me being in this industry go from having no results to getting really good with women to know the truth. Yes, you can get good with girls. Yes, you can raise your quality of women. So if you're one of those guys who's thinking that there's some guy out there that's screwing all these women over, it's not true. It doesn't exist. And if you're using this as an excuse to get jealous at other guys, saying that they're the assholes, that doesn't exist. You're getting mad at a mirage. But for a lot of men out there that want to improve and get higher quality results, yes, they need this video. Yes, they need to start getting better with women. Yes, they need to start figuring out, how do I start attracting women to me? Because the way you get higher quality women is you get more women. If you're one of those guys who is not where he wants to be yet with the quality of his women, who wants to just become more of a charismatic individual, who wants more options, who doesn't want more options? Women want more options. Before we start this video too, one-night stands are not deceitful. The way you get more one-night stands is you are authentic and honest up front, off the jump. You're not hiding it, trying to be deceitful, trying to say, hey, look at me, I'll be a boyfriend, because guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna put you on the 3-date route. It's gonna take forever to sleep with you. On the other hand, if you say in just the right way that you are one of these individuals that is not looking for something serious, the girl will put you on the fast track to sleep with her. Let me show you how.
Yo, bitch, I got some buzzers clawing at my fucking stomach.
This August, I might be throwing my first ever San Diego Bootcamp. There are 3 spots available. San Diego is known for a couple things. It's beach and it's women. You'll be going out with a professional dating coach as of about 10 years. We will be hitting the beaches and the clubs. Payment plans are available. The phone number is 702-841-9909, and I look forward to hearing from you. I'm breaking this video into 3 different parts. Part number 1, worthy investments. Get on dating apps. I know a lot of you guys complain about dating apps. I did too. But there is a way that you can improve. I'll put some cards up here for some videos that I posted on how you can improve your dating apps. There are so many ways that you can improve your dating apps. It takes a lot of time. It could take years. It took me 3. But however long it takes, there are so many ways you can improve your dating apps. Hit the gym, eat clean, tan, work on yourself, work on your purpose, chase the things that society says will make you more attractive to women. They will make you start believing in yourself and start acting and speaking differently. It'll give you something to build a foundation upon. Lastly, in this section, think critically on how you can improve. Write down field reports. Field reports are where you put pen to paper, ask yourself, if there's a different version of me, how could he be getting different results than I am? If I were doing something different, if I was thinking differently, if I had worked on something up to this point, done exercises, worked on my tonality, the way that I speak, maybe hitting the gym, maybe hitting boxing class so I'm more comfortable around other men. Maybe I could have said something differently. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe I wasn't being socially aware. Part number 2, understand the rules. Get her logistics. If you're hanging out with a girl, where does she live? Who does she stay with? Does she have work in the morning? If you're just meeting her for the first time, does she have somebody in the venue that's around her? Maybe she's the DD. If she's the designated driver, it's probably going to be difficult for you to want to take her home. Maybe you want to befriend her friends and get them on your side. So when it does come to the end of the night, they are pushing her to go home with you. From here, it's a question of her place or your place. Or if you want to go off the reservation, you can honestly go to your car. You can literally go to a park in a bush. Or if you're a classy person, you can take her to a hotel. Have things you can do at your place. Have pool, have a dartboard, have video games, have an open bar that you can take her to, an island bar. Have a great view. All these things are reasons why you can take her to your place. You never want to say, hey, let's go to my place so we can have sex. You want to say, let's go do this. Let's do X, Y, and Z. Let's go play pool. Then she doesn't have to feel pressured to do anything with you if she doesn't want to. You always want to give the girl an option to leave. You never want to make her feel like she has to sleep with you. You never want to pressure her to sleep with you. Part number 3, the mindsets of a Casanova. The adventurous versus the conservative frame. How do you act in comparison to your boss, to your colleagues, to your teacher, to your professor versus your best friend? How do you react to a sibling that you were really close with? You're probably more your real self as opposed to a caricature of your real self. How do you elicit the adventurous version of this girl versus the conservative version? Because one of these versions is going to be a lot more likely to want to be real with you and, to be fair, sleep with you. If you yourself are putting up walls and you're not willing to risk offending her, if you're not authentic, if you're not playful, teasing, acting like a best friend, guess what? If you're not acting like a best friend plus masculinity plus sexual intent, to be fair, so you're not getting put in the friend zone, you need to risk offending her on occasion. You have to be masculine. On the other hand, if you're trying to give her your resume, if you're trying to be perfect, you're trying to be prim and proper, as opposed to the possible mess that you actually legitimately are, she's going to do the same thing. She's going to give you her resume version of herself. I do this for a living. I have this car. I do all these things, instead of being just a fucking mess, a fun mess. If you're a fun mess, the girl's gonna be a lot more likely to want to have a one-night stand with you. It also subconsciously tells her, hey, look, I'm not looking for anything, seriously. I want to mess around. I'm trying to play the field. I'm not ready yet to date. So the girl picks this up in the sub cues, and guess what? Is more likely to have a one-night stand with you. Sex needs to be something that is not a big deal. In your head, it has to not be a big deal. If the girl sees that to you it's a big deal, she's not gonna sleep with you. To you, it needs to be like a handshake. It needs to be akin to saying hello. And both are the same. When it comes down to it, when you have a chance to sleep with her, you're not gonna fumble, you're not gonna bumble, you're gonna act as if it's smooth and easy and clean. That's not the right way of saying this. If sex is not a big deal for you, it won't be a big deal for her. You just wanna believe you're fucking sexy. If you believe you're a sexy individual and you believe you're attractive, you will just say the things in the right way. When she disses on you or teases you, instead of you taking it the wrong way, you take it as it actually is. Probably a joke, probably her messing around, because you're fucking sexy. You also can never say the wrong thing, because what you say is completely irrelevant, because you're just fucking sexy. Now, because you believe this though, you'll say everything in the right way. You won't say it second guessing yourself. You won't say it stuttering. You won't say it lacking eye contact. You won't say it from a nervous place. Girls like guys that are self-confident. Girls like guys that are extroverted. Girls like these people. And when you believe you're just fucking sexy, everything else just fucking follows. Everything else just comes about. It's easy to talk in a way that is attractive, to move in a way that's attractive, to lead when you're attractive. When you don't really put the girl to too high of a standard, when you don't really believe that she is some ethereal being. She's not on a pedestal. You guys are on equal playing fields. And the second you realize this, that you're the prize, not the seller, this becomes so fucking easy. Now with that being said, peace.
Yo, bitch, I got some